Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching PJ Cooper the Molder Builder, and we've got a new build today, as you saw in the description. And I made the screw box already, and we will get a screw box as well, as you can see. But that's in the last stage of this one, number 8. And I've started a little bit already because I did that because I wanted to try it, and it was bloody fiddly, so it's good that I tried it beforehand. It will work. As you can see on this camera right here, what we've got issue number 1 right there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. It's not actually an issue, is the screw guide plus a screwdriver, and which I cannot find in the moment, but we will find in a moment. Right there we get that screwdriver as well. This is of course the tower ladder number 9 from the New York Fire Department, and Agora is bringing this. At first I did not know whether or not I wanted to do it, but I'm doing it anyway because this pack that you see here I get for free. I pay only for the shipments, because I've finished the Cobra, and then you get a free first pack of your next build. And so that's why I did this one, and I've prepared a little bit already, putting the tires on, because you know you need hot water for that, and I've got it downstairs. And this one I looked at My Ladder 9, the website. Is it called My Ladder? myladder9.com. And he said as well, because these are pushing out, I put a little bit of glue right there, and he suggested to put a bit of super glue gel there. That will help it, and it's straight, so you can see it right there. So that's something I prepared. I prepared that hose because I thought it was pretty darn easy to do, but it's as fiddly as hell. So shall we just get onto it and start the build and see what this brings us? And I am going to enjoy this a lot, and I hope you do too. Please also have a look at my other builds. I've got quite a few builds on my YouTube channel. Have a look at them, and hope you enjoy them all. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on, and have a look at them. So let's get to the modeling. We've got those two wheels together, and we're going to put a little bit of... I've put the tires on already. We're going to put a little dollop of super glue there to put them together, and I'm using gel. So we put those two together. I don't think there's a difference between large and small. Then that is supposed to be made, and we put that together, and then we're going to roll it. We're going to put that gel there and put that away. I'm going to leave that in a clamp for a while for it to dry out. Glue here. That's the only thing that is different with this build. There's quite a lot of gluing, hardly any screwing in, or not a lot of screwing in. So we're going to leave a number 1 right there, because these are the parts that we're not actually doing anything with. And we're going to start. You see, that's the not so environmentally friendly way of putting everything together. It's a bit strange because Agora is saying that they're trying to be more friendly. Okay, we're going to start with this in stage number 2 is what we're actually starting with. We're going to take those out, we're going to put them into those little things, and it's going to be glued, and I've got the glue at the ready there. So make sure you put them in a right angle. That's the correct angle. Then we're going to do the second one. A lot of waiting like that, guys. There we go, that's that. And I'm going to put that right there. Then we're going to take that door out. We've got a lot of little parts with that. And we're going to start on this side. And we're starting on this side because we're going to put that door handle in, or that window opening. Well, pushes in properly. Then we're going to the other side. And we're putting that one on. Oh, there you go. It was a little bit hard to put in. And this needs to be able to turn, so then we're going to put glue in those round. Let me just get the part out first, because we need that door. We're going to put it on right there. So we're gonna make sure we don't have muck on our hands. As you can see, that door winder is working. So when that is in pushed properly, we're gonna put that little thing on the other side. But before we do that, we're going to put that panel onto that part. And this time we're going to put it on those. Wow, that learns me a lesson. Well, let that be a warning. I'm gonna do test fits before I do anything at all, because that did not go too well with that door, and I've got another door here. Okay, we're starting with the grill. Hope there is enough glue left. It's going to fit like that. A few drops of super glue there saying so. That's one part glued in, and then we're going to do, yep, possible. Okay, there you go. No glue needed. Just align the notches and have a look at them. The one is slightly longer than the other one, so you need to have them at the right side. So here is Seagrave, that's in. What is next? Ooh, we're doing a door again. Okay, we're doing one of those handles again. So we keep that there. We're taking that one out then. We're making a lot of plastic noise. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. There we go. That is number 3 done, I think. We're going to start push the air horn firmly into that one. Yep. Yeah, that's going to stay in. So we put that there. Glue is on two sides for me. I'm going to leave it to the side here. We're going to the seat. And they're wanting us to put some glue in the middle, because that thing is going to go over it. But let me just test fit that. I think I need to do a little bit of a modification, because those casting lines are, there's a lot of things in the way. We're going to clamp that and leave that for a bit. That finishes this stage off. We're going to be left with a lot of little parts that have not been put together. So this is stage number 5 and its parts. Of course, the rooftop, we've got a condensator and a lot of little things. No, we're not actually starting with that, so I'm going to put that there. And we're going to start with those two. We need to firmly put those together, which means no glue needed. There we go. So that's an antenna. We push them in, so we're going to get the roof out. Right next to the 6. As you can see, this is a round peg and an octagon, no 6. It doesn't actually say how it should be orientated, but there you go. So we've got the condensator here, and we're going to put that on. Okay. Make sure that you get the glue off that is coming out, because otherwise you get a discoloration. And we are putting that into those holes, and there is a larger and a smaller one. That's the smaller pin and that's the larger pin. That's the bigger hole and the smaller hole. And that is the condensator on, like so. These are the parts that we have in now. And we're going to get that one. There you go. That one in. And it's going to be put in, no, here as well. You've got a large pin and a small pin, and a large hole and a small hole. So push that in. Ooh. We've got the lights to put in now in the middle one. Does it matter which way? And we're going to push this one in right there. I use pliers. I should have put something in between, but then, you know, there's a bit of a These are the parts for stage number 6, And as you can see right here, we've got all the parts of everything that we've done already, but yeah, we're not assembling and going on. It's always a few parts that are left, and it's all together here. They're more or less going on like that. So this is what they put it on the picture, and then with that rounded side, that rounded thing, we're putting that on like so. There's nothing up there, so I've got a screw in there or on there already. As always, my tip is to screw in lightly first, not all the way. That's all, to make sure that you align everything properly. Now it's aligned, so we can screw it tight. And that is what we have, ladder number 9 and not number 6. So there we go. And most probably we're doing the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna screw that in with 2 A screws as well. I've actually put it on this because it's so uneven and it's hard to screw in when the surface is uneven. So this cushions it a bit and makes it easier to put it all together. Now we're gonna pick the end part in. We're putting it in like so. Actually, you can't do it any other way, or can you? And then we're putting those tapered screws in there. And that's the basket, or at least a big part of it done. Now we're going to put a lot of little things on it. So we can leave that to dry for a bit, because we're going to this part. We're turning it around and we're going to put that one in with a screw. There we go. There we go. We've got that in then. And put that away. And you too. Then we're going to put one of the wheels on, and we're actually putting it on this one. At least they're showing it to be on that one. And then we've got that flange screw, which was the L, I think. Yep. And we're going to screw that into. That's in neatly. That ain't bloody easy to put in. Stage number 7, as you can see right there. So we're going to take that out. There's a magnet in there. It looks like everything is in there already, but it needs to be on its proper place, which is right there. And we might as well put a little bit of glue under that thing so it stays in place. Well, we don't know if we've got a negative or, oh, it's just a, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're putting that on this one. You see the fingers of somebody else in there. We need some extra glue. Let's see. We're doing the same thing with this one. Ensure that the holes are up. We need to put glue on. I don't know if that magnet's working, but there you go. Let me just see if I've done this correct. I have. Okay, this is a mystery. It was in the pack. Don't know why. Stage number 8. Is it? Yeah. 8 is this in the shape of the fire department, New York Fire Department. All the screws that we are having, and there's only 11 screws in total. So that's not a lot. These are there for you to have a look at, and if you're missing something or don't know if you've got the correct screw, you can have a look at that. Well, that was that build. A lot of gluing, which is a little bit strange if we're not used to. I'm not used to that, and I've done some stuff ups in the beginning. But for instance, with stage 2, that door, put that the wrong way around, or can't remember what, but it was hard to put in. Everything is now in neatly. I needed to get used to gluing again and making sure that I've got the right glue, and the glue that I have isn't as quick as I thought it would, it is a super glue by Gorilla, but it wasn't that quick as I hoped. I've got something else here with the Mitrapel, with a quick dryer, instant what they call it, instant adhesive, an activators, that's the word. So I might want to use that next time and see how that works. But these are the first few stages of the New York Fire Department ladder, tower ladder number 9. It is a nice build. It's if you look at the scale here, it's pretty much smaller than the things that we are used, or I am used to. If I look at the Ecto, that's way bigger than this. So we're gonna have some fun with this one. But this one has it's a tower ladder. It has a modern, I should say, tower ladder. So. We'll see about that. That was that, and I wanted to do some more, but this took quite some time. Filming took more than 1.5 hours because I was stuffing up in the beginning, and I've got quite a lot of glue on my fingers, so that's not working. But I'm going on with this build. This was my free pack, and it's slightly different to what I'm used, especially if I look at things like this. It looks slightly cheap, but then they want to give some money to the New York Fire Department as well, because every time you buy a pack, a little bit of that money goes to the fire department. And so found it. Every time you buy a model, a little bit of that money that you buy, that you pay, goes to the New York Fire Department Foundation, which helps the New York Fire Department reach its goals, or at least, in advance the New York Fire Department, which includes maintaining operational excellence, reaching out to the community with their array of fire and life safety programs. So they've a little bit of money goes there, and you will be getting a nice display with it as well. So I'll put that up on the picture. So it's not a big one, but it's a really nice build to do. And if ever you can support fire departments anywhere in the world, that's very good to do. So. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you next time on this build or any of my other builds. Please have a look at my my channel, P. Jacob the Model Builder. As you're looking at this one, have a look at the other builds that I do. There are quite a few and very nice ones as well. Quite a lot of red ones. This one is red as well. But I want to say thank you very much. Thank you very much for sticking out all the way to the end, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on. And as I said, hope to see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.